All right, so hello everyone. This is Robert and Richard. We are the co-founders of Blackbox. We're building autonomous coding agents scaled to more than 20 million users and growing very fast. We have some very cool announcement coming soon. Richard will go through a series of demos of some of the latest capabilities, some of them a bit older, some of them a bit recently launched. The purpose of this video is to be long form tutorial to showcase in length how you can leverage Blackbox, whether you are a senior developer, junior developer starting to learn how to code, whether you're front end, back end, machine learning. We're building these tools to transform the way you write code. Our goal is to support the developer community, to provide them with the best tools so that you can literally do 10x more in your day. So we'll get started. We'll work on some very advanced tasks and some really lightweight tasks so that you can have a good combination of levels of difficulties.
So we're going to start with the first example, and we'll be able to go through different types of example. The first one is using directly on the Blackbox IDE. You can use it on the Blackbox app or VS Code or all other types of IDEs that you're working with.
We right now integrate with more than 35 IDEs. So wherever you're writing code, you have definitely a possibility to use Blackbox.
And so here we're going to take an example just to give you some more context on it. So we're going to tell it
and by the way, here what we're working on is with the Signal repo, right? So Signal messaging app with hundreds of millions of users. Their code is fully open source, or some of it is fully open source. So here to showcase the capability of Blackbox on working on large repo for larger context, we're going to be working on it.
So as you can see, you can have the agent in autonomous mode or manual mode. Right now we turned it into autonomous mode so that you don't have to be personally approving each step, but you can do this if you prefer to be following it through its execution. What it's doing right now, it's coming up with a plan, scanning the code base.
What was the task?
It's to improve the rate limiting implementation. So if some users on the Signal server are sending much more than what it's allowed, this is going to control the rates of message sending. So after analyzing the rate limiting...
So this would help us detect like if you have bots that are sending messages and so on, so you'll be limiting them.
And here the agent started by coming up with a comprehensive improvement plan dedicated for rate limiting. So the current implementation, the agent did the understanding right here. Areas of improvement, distributed rate limiting coordination across multiple instances, limited burst handling capabilities, no adaptive rate limiting based on system load, basic retry after calculation. Okay, so now we have a set of optimizations. We can also take a look at them. Here we have them. This is the plan that the agent decided to go on and execute. Also, we have another question here. Which specific improvement would you like me to implement first? Enhanced burst handling, improved retry strategy, or enhanced monitoring for better visibility? We're going to tell it enhanced burst handling.
Let's go.
So it's giving us some options. We can pick, we can tell it all of them. We want to improve everything. So here it's identify the right file, making the code changes, and
to give you an example, like here you're working synchronously with the agent. You're giving it the task. The agent is working on the task. You're seeing the diff. You're seeing the plan. You're more in a passive mode, but you're still collaborating synchronously. Shortly after this demo, we'll show you how Blackbox Agent can work also in an asynchronous way through secure virtual machines. The agent will be working directly in the cloud. You can assign to it 10, 100 tasks. It can integrate directly with your GitHub issues, with your Notion page that lists the tasks, or with your Linear account, so that actually you can connect it and link it to the task management tool that you use internally. And this way it's working asynchronously. It will be working remotely, completing the task, and notifying you when the task is complete. It's going to be a different experience from what you're seeing right now, which is fully synchronous. Robocoder, which is our autonomous coding agent, is accessible through the Blackbox website. You can directly get started on it right now, today. It's accessible to all users, and you can start testing it.
So here it's on its way. Now let's create a test to verify that our enhanced burst handling implementation was good. So not only it's doing the implementation, it also makes sure, just like a regular good, like what a good engineer would do is it would validate whether the task was properly implemented, yes or no, with proper testing, so you don't have to do this phase of testing yourself. So here it's doing the test implementation. It created a whole new file dedicated for testing, so we're having it here. Now let's add enhance, by updating to include burst specific metrics. So